Your attention is being weaponized against you. Most men are too distracted to notice. Your mind is under attack. Not with guns, not with bombs, but with distraction. And most men will never realize it until it's too late. Because in today's world, your attention is the most valuable thing you own. Not your money. Not your time. Not your talents. Your attention is the currency of power. And they are stealing it, one notification, one scroll, one dopamine hit at a time. You were born free. But you're living like a slave. Every time you unlock your phone without purpose. Every time you click on the next video without thinking. Every time you chase the next viral trend without questioning. You're giving them control. Not of your device, but of your destiny. You think you're choosing, but you're not. You're being chosen. Chosen to consume. Chosen to obey. Chosen to conform. They've studied your brain. They know your patterns. They've built entire empires around your impulses. And now, every second you spend staring into a screen that doesn't build you, you're building them. You're building their power while destroying your own. You're paying with your future, and the currency is focus. Understand this. The modern war isn't fought with bullets. It's fought with algorithms. You're not just a user, you're the product. And if they can control your attention, they can control your actions. If they control your actions, they control your outcomes. And if they control your outcomes, they control your life. You don't need to be locked in a cage. You're already in one. It's made of pixels and pleasure and passive consumption. It's made of distractions disguised as entertainment. The new prison has no bars, only apps. And most men will never escape it. Because escaping means becoming uncomfortable. And that's the one thing modern men fear the most. Let's get painfully honest. You're not too busy. You're just distracted. You say you don't have time to build, to work out, to read, to meditate, to chase your purpose. But you somehow have time to scroll for hours, to binge shows, to watch lives that aren't yours. You've become a spectator in the arena of your own existence. You're watching other men live, while you rot slowly in a sea of comparison, noise, and numbness. And every time you give in to the pull of distraction, you chip away at the man you could have become. Every minute wasted in mindless consumption is a minute stolen from your evolution. Here's the uncomfortable truth: you are at war. And the enemy is invisible. It doesn't knock at your door. It lives inside your devices, hiding in plain sight. It feeds on your weakness, your boredom, your need to feel something. It weaponizes your loneliness. It targets your fears. And it disguises itself as connection and comfort. But make no mistake, it is designed to keep you average. Because a focused man is dangerous. A man who controls his mind cannot be controlled by others. A man who builds instead of consumes becomes a leader in a world full of followers. So what's the solution? One word: sovereignty. You must reclaim dominion over your mind. You must stop living on autopilot and start training your attention like a soldier. You must become deliberate. If you open your phone, know why. If you consume, make it intentional. If you scroll, make sure it's sharpening you, not sedating you. Cut the noise. Delete what destroys. Block what bleeds you. Guard your attention like your life depends on it, because it does. Discipline is your only defense. Build habits that protect your mind. Wake up without reaching for your phone. Meditate before the world tells you who to be. Read. Create. Think. Fill your space with silence, and face the thoughts you've been avoiding. Audit your digital life. If it doesn't feed your mission, it's feeding your destruction. You don't need more motivation. You need less distraction. Because the man who can go deep, while the world stays shallow, will always win. Here's what they don't want you to realize. Once you regain control of your attention, you become unstoppable. Because now you choose what to build. You choose what to learn. You choose what to pursue. And a man with that kind of focus? he becomes a problem in the system. A disruptor. A creator. A threat. You weren't born to be a slave to your screen. You were born to build, lead, conquer, and evolve. But you can't do any of that when your mind is being hijacked every hour. So here's your wake-up call. Your attention is your life. And if you don't own it, someone else will. You can't buy your freedom. You have to earn it, with discipline, with silence, with purpose. The world will keep throwing distractions at you. But every no you give them is a yes to your power. So cut the noise. Reclaim your mind. Focus like your future depends on it. Because it does.